Hello, dearest people. I've spoken here and there about my life on my channel before, and things that really matter and resonate with me. As many of you might know, I have a lot of passions in life, and things I tend to make a big deal of. Obviously, music is one of those big things, and you're probably on this channel because of that, and thank you. But as I've gotten older, and have faced a lot of adult challenges, you might say, I have recognized values that deeply matter to me. I started to learn these things in my baby 20s when I had the scary onset of an illness that inflamed my brain. I was so young looking back and didn't realize there was so much I didn't know about life, especially regarding how dangerous this world and the things we face can really be. Illness forces you to rethink everything. It took years for me to find out what illness I had, and I was dismissed by a lot of medical staff for the longest time, unfortunately. I haven't spoken very publicly about this before, but I went through possibly the darkest season of my life in recent years. Before I found a doctor who was willing to help me, I quite literally felt like I was dying. And now I realize it's very possible I was. I could feel my body shutting down, and I was suffering from memory loss. I feel somehow that I have a calling in some way to bring awareness to the suffering that so many are facing, because one of the biggest things I learned by surviving this was that I'm not the only one. I never want other people who have their life ahead of them to believe it's over because they are not validated or helped. This world is unfortunately cruel at times, but the biggest crime is the people who are supposed to help are actually harming the people who are sick. Enough is enough. Something I want to encourage all of you to do this week, or ideally the rest of your life, is to listen. Listen to the person who has decided to confide in you. If there's someone in your life who is suffering, just be kind. It's really so simple when you think about it. I'm honestly shocked at how empathy can be so rare these days. We can do so much better. And another gentle reminder, having compassion and empathy for human suffering is self-care for our souls. This world is far too dark, and it can never hurt to shine more light. I encourage you to be that light in some way. I still believe that there is a lot of beauty in this world. I see it in the simple things that are hidden in mundane, everyday life. I try to listen to voices that ground me and help me know I'm not alone. I feel a spark of inspiration sometimes to study something new and continue to expand my knowledge. I think it's very true that we as humans will always have far more questions than we have answers. I wish you all a good evening or night, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye and good night.